Guys, for vampire counts, I have Vargeist and Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls are basically ghouls who've drank a bit of vampire blood and now they've become a monstrous creature, and they've got toughness 5 and they've poisoned attacks and they've 5+ regen, so they're good big monstrous infantry type unit. Vargeist are a bit annoying. They're vampires that have been stuck in their coffin for a long time, and maybe there's been a tap or something dripping in the background and it sent them nuts. Even though they sleep like the dead in the coffin, it's got through to them. And they've came round and drank a bit of vampire blood and they've become Vargeist, and now they're flying, frenzied, vampiric, monstrous infantry that fly around the board and love blood. Pretty much all the vampires love blood. So you'll understand, guys. In the box we get our instructions on how to build our crypt horrors and our Vargeists. Here everything's got numbers on them, so you'll be able to work out what goes where. You have 2 basic builds, they're all straightforward there. You get your 3 bases in your nice little plastic bag. Again, the usual stuff. And here we get on to our pieces. Lots of these pieces are interchangeable, but here the main big bits on this one is wings and wings for your Vargeist, because they are flying infantry. Here you have for your crypt horror a nice club with some spiky bones that have been sharpened up. I suppose supposedly they take bones and bits of headstones and things into battle just to batter somebody with. So here you have an arm, bodies, the back bits here of the Vargeist, legs, another arm, and so on. All these other little bits that you stick onto your ghouls. Oh, you better shoot them. All these other bits that you stick onto your ghouls, little spikes that goes along their back. Little smaller set of bat wings, I'm not exactly sure. These back off your Vargeist, and an arm here, and a little skull here to stick in somewhere. What I do notice on the little skull and some other bits, there is little slots, so the stuff will all slot together. Again, our next sprue, a couple of big wings, the back of your crypt horror, the other side of it there, the bit off your Vargeist, an arm, I believe that's for your Vargeist as well. You've got a club here for your ghoul. Pair of legs, I think the legs are going to be the standard pieces. Body, arm, and again Vargeist pieces, and a head here. I believe that's your Vargeist head there. And you have this last sprue, yes, what I've been looking for. Again, wing, a head, and we've got a hand with a bit of gravestone, headstone there. Again, you've got your bits off your Vargeist, you've got your heads for your ghouls, the back off a ghoul, another bit for a ghoul, or crypt horror. They were ghouls, I keep calling them ghouls, they were ghouls, but now they've been upgraded to horror. Legs, and other various little bits and pieces. All in all, guys, it looks quite straightforward. 3 nice straightforward sprues. Your base is there, your instructions there. I'm going to go now, I'll knock up one of each and we'll see what they look like in the second half of our video. See you then, guys. Guys, I have my Vargeist and my crypt horror built. With all the GW plastics, there's no issue really putting them together. They all went together, they all had their little slots, they all had their little numbers that they all fitted into without any issue whatsoever. If we start off with our crypt horror here, cool little guy, has this particular one I decided to build has the sort of running forward pose. It's got all these spikes sticking out of him here, there and everywhere, and he's got his nice club with spikes sort of tied onto it. It seems way like bits of leather type material. The model itself, fine to put together, cool looking model, you know. He's got that sort of ghoul type look about him. But all in all, nice model, nice looking model, and I like it. But here, my Vargeist. Now this is the guy that I really like. Huge big wings on him. This here takes no time at all to build. You basically legs, body, head, the two bits on the back here, and two wings. It's all big pieces. There's no little bits stuck on this at all. Maybe there was little bits to stick on, but I didn't see them. So this goes together really well. You get these guys in different poses. This would be your standard pose. Again, I think they've tried to work off, get the guy to fit basically on his base so that you're not going to be hanging over and you're not going to have that issue like you have with some of the other big units where you're having to almost mark every guy. I know I had Yetis in the past and they had to stand in a certain fashion to all fit together. I think these will be different because you only have one guy with this pose and then you have a guy with a different pose and a guy with a different pose, so it should be easy to rank them up. But easily built, cool looking model, nice little demon looking head on him. I like it, guys. I think this is another good model they've made. I know I've complained about some of the stuff they've made recently, but these are good, guys. It's up to you. What do you think of them? Which one would you build? Is flying always better? Frenzied flying? I don't know. Stick your comments in below, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.